Will I regret this? Possibly. Alright, I'm doing a second run today. Why am I doing a second run? I don't know. Because I wanted to play more Spire. The best reason. Alright, so we just won as you. It was a super slow run. I think I barely won. Playing as Defect. I think of Defect as being very defensive. But having Claw, so we can be defensive but also get Claw or powers or orbs or whatever. Gain 1 card reward and a potion. Start of Elite Combats. What if we hunted down... I don't think of Defect as an elite hunter, but look, there's 4 elites. Oh no. It's only at the start. And the card draw doesn't do much unless I upgrade. Lose all gold. Ooh. Ooh. Let's look at the shops. The shops are pretty late. I can dodge the shops. That left path is very safe. I don't necessarily have to do the safe one. This one. So we could do Chill, Hotfix, and Cold Snap. That's decent. It's very defensive. Or Boost Away. Very defensive. Beam Cell. Somewhat offensive. Darkness. Ooh. Oh, does it trigger them twice? Darkness is a solution to the boss. Is it a good solution? I mean, it's a solution. I think I'm going to go defense, but I could see either of these being takeable. That one. Let's do it. Proceed. And now we're very defensive. I think that means that we plan on dodging a whole bunch until I find something that does damage. And then once I find something that does damage, we probably keep dodging for the rest of forever. So we could do either of these. Could do this route. Could do any. How do I feel about the question marks with 0 gold? There are options that require gold. I like the idea of seeing 3 cards. Do I? We already have Chill, so I'm kind of defensive. I might be able to avoid a lot of the stupid damage that I would normally take in these early fights. So I'm leaning towards this route. 3 easy fights. With that little bit of extra block, and hope that it's enough. So like this, and that is almost enough. Fine. Almost enough. I mean, I'm taking 2 less every single turn, kind of, than I normally would have. Kind of. And we can still do this and this. So now we're trying to kill, and we've got it. We do have it with that orb, yes. Cool. Crap. Lightning Rod is next turn, but is damage. Cool-Headed is so much defense I want it. Cool-Headed is one of the cards that is good. One of the cards that I know how to make use of, which is decent. Hotfix. It's always Hotfix. Do I want the cold up front or the zap up front? Knowing that we kind of want to be aggressive towards these. And knowing that I already have 12 damage. I think we try to go aggressive. Wait, but that means zap first. But I don't even know if I'm playing zap. I probably am. Zap. Cold Snap. And then we defend. Strike. 10 damage plus 6. Defend. Still eating damage, but less than I would have. Dual cast? Or cool-headed for what? Dual cast looks pretty good. But did I want to stun you right there? I guess so. Hit. 11 damage. We already have 3 showing. So we got there. Sweet. I love it. I love it. There's also Focus Strike, and there's Sweeping Beam. There are. We don't just have to take Claw anytime we see a Claw is here. Claw is amazing. Claw is one of my favorites. It brings happiness. There's value to being happy. I guess I could have seen where this hits. 16. Am I playing it? I mean, I don't have to. We could defend Strike. I think I'm going to do that. Leave the orb up. Just because we have the increased focus, and there was a good chance it wasn't going to hit that, and we already have... I don't know. So this is a lot of orbs. Huh. This could kill, so I'd rather play chill first. Would I rather play zap first? I think so. Zap. So now, if I play this, then we just play defend, and we're good. You do 9, we get 6 block for free. Ooh, we get a whole bunch of block for free, and we get a claw, and we get that. Turbo. Huh. How do I feel about Turbo with Cool-Headed? Turbo Cool-Headed. Is it RD time? It's questionable. Sweeping Beam would handle AoE, which is currently a problem. Turbo. It's questionable. So, I have cards that would like upgrades. What? Spiral. Spiral, spiral, spiral. Strike or... Oh, I misread that. I thought it was an attack or defend or skill or something. I don't know what the other option was. That's fine. We can do this. What was the other option? I think Spiral is good, though. It's just, for some reason, I was thinking I got to put Replay on Claw, which would have been broken. Nimble. So I could put Nimble onto that super block. The thing is, the super block already blocks for a lot. But it would be a block to not remove. It's pretty good. It gets double the value from this. Or we could just make Claw better, because I always want to play Claw. Always, always, always. Huh. And if I get a way to duplicate it, but how do you get a way to duplicate it if it already has this enchant? There are ways. I think we take the... Oh, right. I screwed up. 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 It can only have one enchant. That's 2 screw-ups in a row. With the enchants. 2 screw-ups in a row. Let's go. But, I mean, it means I have a little bit of defense, which is what we're looking for. So that's a thing. This one. This one. That one. Should I have put the zap first? Probably. Do I want to dual cast? Possibly. Yeah. So we're ready to trigger this Frost. I do not want unblocked damage. Ever. I do want Cold Snap. Bam. We are now full blocking. So now 16 damage, and we already have 3 showing. We have to do 13 damage right now. I have 12. This gets me the damage. Sweet. Dex Potion is weird. Sunder, bulk up. All for 1. Huh. All for 1 would make upgrading Zap good. It's good with Hotfix. It's good with Chill. It's good with Turbo. I mean, it would be good with Dual Cast. From your discard pile into your hand. If All for 1 is ever good, this is the time. So, we just said upgrades are really good. Can I start fighting elites? I don't think I need to. I don't think there's a good incentive to. I say that. I have 2 potions. Let's go do it. We need to do 70 damage quick. 70 damage. What is the plan? Dex. Other Dex. So Dex blocks for a lot, but I already have 14 plus. So we already have 16. There's a dual cast. I'd rather not use it. I'm going to say no potion for this turn. Why did I think... Oh, I thought that that was my double. It was the wrong one. For some reason, I thought I was getting 7 times 2. If it was the other one, it would have been 5 times 2. I don't know what I'm thinking. That would have been a good turn for speed then. Did I play 2 defense? Played at least 1. I might have only played 1. All for 1 is pretty good right here. You're doing 9. Alright, you're doing 9. $99 plus 6. 99 plus 6. You're doing 9. We have 7 block. I do need to use one of the potions on a turn when it makes sense. Vigor. Crap. Aren't you going to make me vulnerable once I trigger this? I think so. Turbo chill, defend. Turbo chill, defend. You get stunned when I drop you below here. Draws a card. So, we currently have 7 block. You're doing 24. We do have the Omega Defend. I think I'm just going to use this. So now... Strike. Turbo. Turbo right before we draw back around. Maybe questionable. Oh, and we just stunned it. Crap. I did not mean to stun it. That was a huge misplay. I just did all that block for no reason. And we get the void. Yeah. Game is hard. Do I dual cast? Possibly. So you would do 20 damage. 26 damage. I think so. Okay. Okay, and my focus card is over there. That's not good. Turbo's here. Cold Snap's here. You're doing massive damage. Yeah, 99 vulnerable. 99 vulnerable. Not good. Do I have to use the other potion? Possibly. So, we can activate one of the orbs. Do I have to? Have to is a big word. Do I want to use the other potion? For what? For 2 block? No, it's for 4 block. For 4 block when I'm already low on HP. I chose to go to this elite fight. That was a decision that I made. Huh. I mean, throughout the course of a combat, it can do more than 4 for sure. But it still might do more than 4 during this one. Alright, the good news. We can get Claw to 50-50. Right. Cool-headed. Claw is here. It. All for 1. Hotfix is here. Turbo is here. Most importantly, Claw is here. End the turn. Okay, Shovel is here. Shovel is weird, because I have cards I want to upgrade. I think I need Ball Lightning, but maybe Compile. Maybe Shadow Shield. Huh. If I'm doing Claw mostly, then I don't need the Dark Orb as much, but maybe I'm not just doing that. Compile Driver's pretty appealing. I think I'm going to take that. So, 25 HP. 2 potions. Juzu Bracelet. Question marks cannot have combats. Do I want that shop? I don't know. Probably not. If anything, I would go to that one. Bronze Scales could be decent. Especially with defense, I like it. Ooh. So now I have to think. We could have a free dual cast. We could have Cool-Headed upgrade. Or we could dig for a relic. Cool-Headed upgrade. Or we could rest to survive. Yeah, but dig and claw both? Dig and claw. We heal. If I survive Act 1, then the heal's not bad. Okay. Whenever you add a card that contains block, exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. Exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. This isn't great against you just because I can't play it right away, but it's decent. I mean, it's decent. It's decent. It's decent. We have a lot of 0-cost things. Discard. I'm using orbs is my plan. For my defense. How is that plan actually going to work out? I don't know. We just healed 2. We're spiky. We're just going to do things. It's going to be great. This one. So this one gives me a little bit of block. All right. We're almost full blocking. It's just not the same as blocking. We do 1 damage to you. Look at that. 55 HP. All for 1. Turbo. Zap. Cool-Headed. Compile Driver. Draw 2. Claw is what I was looking for. Cool-Headed would be a good upgrade. I chose to dig. decisions that I make. Turbo. Turbo is awesome. What else is over here? Dual cast can use an upgrade. All for one. Claw is good. Zap is good. Strike is good. Turbo's unnecessary. 15 plus 7. 22 HP. This helps. So right now we have 10 damage, and I can do 12 damage. That is enough. Focus Strike, Smokestack, Fusion. Ooh, Fusion's another that would want an upgrade whenever you create a status. I do create statuses. But is it just damage? Yeah, I want defense. Could be focus. Focus is defense. Mainly, I don't want it. I want card draw. This one's pretty good right now. Question mark could be as well. Ooh, loop. Loop looks really good. Can I afford both? I can. I can't get any of these. We can't get Hidden Gem, which is good because it would be bait. I thought it's amazing. I don't know if it is. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2. So that works pretty well with 0 costs. These two. Cold Snap, Compile Driver. I think I'm always removing. It's mainly a question of that loop. In my mind, it's mainly that question. I think loop is worth getting and worth upgrading. There's also potions, but we already have potions. That one. Exhaust your hand is pretty interesting. I think I have to smith. Smith the loop, smith the claw because it gains more damage. Smith the... mainly it. Turbo. Is this better than digging? Is it better than resting? Is it better? Exhaust your hand sounds kind of awesome. Getting loop in play sounds pretty awesome. Compile Driver does 7. Cool. No, it's not cool. I just woke it up, didn't I? Losing HP or after 3 turns. I just woke it up because of the lightning. I just woke it up. I just woke it up. I just woke it up. Huh. So, things I could do. We could exhaust the hand. Exhausting the hand right now doesn't look bad. Could be better. Makes for a really good turn 1. With 1 energy. It's weird. Draw 10 cards, though. That's like my whole deck. I think I'm just going to do it. And then I'm probably going to play this too, but let's see. So, there's my turbo, which is what I was looking for. What did we miss? That's the better question. Defend and strike, sweet. Alright, turbo. Zap. Hotfix is amazing. Chill is decent. Cool-headed, all for one. So we're going to play another zap. This exhausts. I don't really want the frost in here, so there's no reason to play it. Cool-headed draws a card. Wake up. Ooh, did I think about hand size? No, I did not. Okay. Claw is the important one. Hotfix is also important. Zap is also here. Good job, Zap. Alright, with 1 energy and a turbo. I think it is this. So, that's both of my potions gone. We have defense in the deck. I don't have permanent focus, but we've got loop going. I need to be able to defend. We can do that. Hotfix is amazing. Chill. So having a chill up front for the attack turns. I don't know if you attack 3 turns in a row or only 2. Alright, you're doing 19. You're doing 19. I feel decent about this. I would feel better if Claw was in my hand right now. Compile Driver and Cool-Headed. You're doing 18. Cool-Headed first? Makes all for 1 weird. This draws 2. Yeah, but this gives defense. This one. Draw 2. Cold Snap. We did get the Zap. What are my thoughts on the Zap? That it's not Claw, mainly. Alright, we have Hot Fix, which is pretty good. Hot Fix and Zap. I think that's what I'm doing. It was questionable, but now I've got this queued up for loop. It mostly depends, are you attacking again? This might not be the attack turn, in which case... Okay, this is the attack turn. So, now I don't want this up front. So it does an attack and defend before its debuff turn. We got Claw. Turbo's weird here. I am very close to dead. But you're also kind of close to dead. I don't know if I beat this without Demise. We haven't beat it yet, but it looks decent. Looks like my chances are acceptable. All for 1. And 1 for all. I do need the Frost next turn, but we're trying to just kill. So, forget it. All for 1 was what I was looking for. Sweet. That one, that one, that one. Okay, Machine Learning. Start of your turn. Draw an additional card for 1 cost. What is your upgrade? An 8? An 8. Adaptive Strike. 18 goes to 23. Huh. It's a lot of damage. Channel 2 Dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb is weird. Adaptive Strike. I think I'm going to take it. Weird card. We're on Ascension 4. Okay, come over here. Transform dual cast into quad cast. Ooh. Start of each combat, add 1 luminance into your hand. Retain, gain 2 energy, exhaust. Wonder what your upgrade is. Probably just 3 energy. If it's don't exhaust, then that's amazing. Fun pickup. Ooh, upgrade 6. Upgrade 6 is pretty good because it's hard for me to upgrade right now because I want to dig. Quadcast. Yeah, but that upgrade 6. I think that might just be better. Compile Driver. Turbo. A lot of misses there. A lot of misses there. Okay. It's painful. So, from here, with 79 gold. Elites. I see 2 paths to dodge elites. That one has a campfire. We do value campfires. This one has a late shop. So, there's always this campfire at the end. 2 campfires. I think I am dodging. This campfire. Ooh, but that's a shop. This campfire. Still a lot of little fights. If I fought you, what would happen? Bad things mostly? So 3 campfires. 3 campfires and a late shop. The only thing is 1 fight, 2 fight, question mark with no fight in it, 3 fight, 4 fight, 5 fight. I guess that's not too bad. Just these first 3. Could go to this shop, it's just not going to have much. I've already removed 1. Would I have 100 by then? I think I already... Yeah, I remember removing 1 and buying the loop. The answer is no. I would not have 100. Alright. You're going to take something. Probably not something that I want you to take, so don't do that. Unique orbs. What if I get a frost? We can do that. I can get a frost for free. We have turbo. Let's put... So you're doing 17. $69 HP. Alright, 17. We currently have 2 block. We have Chill, which is free, which I'm always playing. We have this one, which gains 10 block, and we have this one, which gains 10 block. We have Turbo. We have 14 block. I do have that Dex potion, but we have Turbo. Turbo with 3 energy. Okay, we have a Void over there. We're also spiky. No, not my loop. I do need my loop. Adaptive Strike is good. Adaptive Strike before the All for One. I like it. Orbs are good against you. Alright, All for One. Hot fix. So, how many cards are we getting back is part of the question. We have a Claw. That's 1, 2, 3, and this one's big damage. 4, 5. Getting 5 back. I have plenty of space for that. Cool. Adaptive Strike makes even more copies, so All for One could go crazy with it. Especially if I upgraded it. We have Hotfix. And we have Claw. And we have Strike. Alright, so these are killing. We're getting back our loop. Anything else to consider? Nope. It's always going to be that loop. It's always going to be that loop. It's always going to be that loop. Is it ever Beam Cell? As much as I do like Claw, the answer could be Beam Cell. It upgrades to be 2. But how do I get the upgrades? We don't know because I want to dig. I want to dig. Did I decide on the left? I think so. No shop? I could remove. Remove is getting better and better because I have upgrades on my crappy cards and we have so many 0 costs. Oh. How do I defend? Frost Orbs. How do I defend consistently? I don't. I don't do that at all. Huh. So that's why we avoid combats. Because my deck is inconsistent. 3 campfires and a shop. Oh, but a late shop. I guess I end up with a shop either way. Alright, let's go left. I'd rather go to the shop later. If I can survive long enough to do it, we do have some defense. I'm always playing the Cold Snap, right? I don't know. Zap is here. So that'll queue this up. I think that's good. 4 block and that one. What about that Dex potion? What about it? Hotfix is here. I did not need the Frost Orbs for this turn. Good to know. I will need them for next turn when I won't have the focus. You're doing a lot of damage. All for one. Beam Cell would be a huge hit. Alright, let's look for it. Didn't get it. It's fine. Adaptive Strike is so big. Hotfix. And Zap. Turbo for the loop. And the strike. Beam Cell! We knew we were getting Beam Cell. Hotfix and Zap. And we kill. Liquid Memories. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Good potion. But will I have to use it before I want to? Deal 5 damage twice. Play a random attack from your draw pile. It's kind of cool. Iteration. First time you draw a status card, each turn draw 3 cards. Skip, but it is upgraded. Could have considered it for turbo, but not really. You create a little thing that's going to be a pain. Adaptive Strike early is nice. Beam Cell early is nice. Turbo early, not so nice, but we can always draw it back. With all for one. End the turn. 21 HP. Gonna be a little bit rough. Oh, but I get too chill. Too chill or not too chill? Too chill. That one. Compile driver and 10, and then the lightning orb could kill you. You're doing 16. The other option would be finding Claw. Claw does 3. Claw does 3. Or we can Omega defend. Claw does 3. Claw does 3. So this is also a Frost Orb. It triggers this. Huh. So what are my hits? Hotfix, Claw. It's not really it. Good try, cool-headed. All right, 5 and replay, or just 10 block. So I could do, let's do the dex with the replay. Kill it. No, we lost the 50-50. Hey. Oh, it died because it hit into my spikes, right? So it still hit me first. Right. Gain focus. All right, so we already have 8 block. Nice. All for one. Do it. Claw is here. Turbo's here. Adaptive Strike is here. Hot Fix is here. Beam Cell is here, most important. So the Adaptive Strike upgrade. Since I added it to the deck, the upgrade would be pretty massive. Zap. Zap is pretty massive. Strike. Gunk Up. Momentum Strike second turbo. Reduce this card's cost to 0. Huh. It's kind of fun. Skip. I already have enough 0 cost attacks. I don't know if I would take a Claw or not. All for one. I value my all for one. Defend plus. Really? My enchanted defend plus? I think we can find better, but it could be worse. Strike plus. You can have strike plus. Okay. I did take a good amount of damage from that. Dig or upgrade. So the upgrade, I could get dual cast. Oh, this adaptive strike is such a big upgrade. Especially since I took the vulnerable. Smith it. You are just annoying. It's like 7 block, 7 attack every turn, or 5 block, something. Alright, we do have this. We did get Claw. We do have dual cast. I do need to worry about you, but mainly I need to be able to break your armor. I don't know. I mean, my lightning's going to go into you anyways. I don't want you to have 7 block a turn, or however much it is, so I do want to get rid of this. Fairly quick, if I can. Dual cast feels weird. Ooh, okay, wait. It feels less weird. Should have played this first. What if that would have killed? Couldn't have, but I didn't know that. I didn't do the math. The math. You died to the spikes. Alright, Beam Cell. Hot Fix. Strike. Cold Snap. Not the best. I do have some defense. You're doing 23. 23. All for one. Zap. So Adaptive Strike would be really nice. It's also expensive, though. But Turbo's over here. Huh. It is. Do we compile driver first? What does it gain me? Not much. I think it's better to look for the vulnerable first. Beam Cell. That is what I was looking for. Now, I get to hit for extra damage. We stun you, so the defense doesn't matter, and I can play Adaptive Strike. Do I want to? Yes. 34 damage. Yes, that is what I want. Do I want a cool-headed? Can't put the loop in play. The answer is yes, because I want to draw through those. And because I want the lightning up front anyways. We're trying to kill. So the loop is what we're drawing. Loop +4. Loop +4, one of which is a void. Adaptive just kills. Why game? Why game? I don't know if I really need that, partly because I have adaptive. I think it kind of just slows me down. It's weird. Kind of good, but I already have a lot of zero costs. I think it just makes me less consistent. And it's hard to get the upgrades because we're digging. We don't have to dig, but I like digging. This one. Lightning up front. Put lightning up front. All for one, and one for all. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. All for one. So, hotfix. All for one. How much does this turn suck? Drink it. All for one. Hotfix. I don't know if that was worth it, but the combat was scaring me. Now it scares me a lot less. Adaptive Strike could kill. With Beam Cell, can't quite kill. This back one. Alright, we have a Super Defend. We have a Loop. We have a Frost. We have another Defend. Yeah, but... So I can out-defend it. And then play the Loop. And then get rid of one of your artifacts and do a tiny bit of damage, and the lightning goes. My all for one is already over here. So would I take hologram to get all for one back? So far I've been pretty lucky about drawing it at not like at bad times. Dual cast. Ooh, but chill is here. We would do chill. Dual cast. Cold snap. End the turn. Claw. Vulnerable potion, turbo buffer, fight through. Fight through, 13 black, 2 wounds. Buffer is looking pretty good. 2 next times. There's a lot of multi-hit enemies. Buffer's looking pretty good. I need energy. We have turbo. I need more energy. We have 0 costs. Whenever you rest. Yeah, but I don't rest. I dig. That back one scares me. The front one scares me. Everything in the world scares me. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. Beyond just afraid. Alright, stunning this one is good. We don't take much damage. 1 damage. Beam Cell is here. Adaptive Strike is here. You're already vulnerable, right? So, but I'm weak. I do want to kill that. You're doing 8. As usual, I would prefer you weren't. Stop. Dual cast. Why not? Because there are good reasons why not. Depends how many orbs I generate. And how long the fight's going. And if I'm going to get hotfix, which I did. Hotfix. Zap. Compile driver. All for 1. 1. 4. All. Beam Cell. Adaptive. Powdered Demise is a good find. Deal 3 damage. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. Go for the eyes. Without being able to upgrade it, do I really want... I mean, I could upgrade it. I could rest. We could dig. We could dig. Dig. Start of the 3rd turn. Gain a strength and a dex. Semi-defensive, but I'm not. I'm just a whole bunch of 0 cost cards. I'm not that defensive. I wish I was. Huh. Okay. Using that potion right now hurts, but I think I need it for this fight, which is sad. It's very sad. It's just a normal enemy. Wait, did I have damage I could have done there? No, we did the damage that we did. I didn't want to dual cast. Adaptive Strike is something I want to do, but I also want to buffer. Buffer loop. Kaboom. I'm spiky as well. You're not the only spiky one. Hit. Hit. Okay, go for the eyes, hot fix turbo. Go for the eyes, hot fix turbo. You're doing 17. Beam cell is here. Claw is here. Zap is here. Defend is here. We would like to kill. To kill, to kill, to kill. Go for the eyes. Should I have thought about what's over there before drawing these two? Possibly. Turbo. Hotfix. Ends the fight. 14. You only have 13. Ends the fight. Okay, I mean, if you're going to give me a claw plus, at the end of the turn, if you have frost, we do have frost. But if you're going to give me a claw plus, what is the plan? The plan is find unceasing top by digging. Is that really my whole plan? That's kind of my whole plan. Dramatic entrance. Does damage. Smokestack. Whenever you create a status. AoE damage. Boost away is a zero cost defend. Would work well with this. What about double energy? So far, I can use my energy. That one exhausts. It's a one-time thing. Not always, though. Sometimes I can use my energy. Not consistently. It would let me get more card draw into the deck. If I see it. I would already add more... Ooh, Scrape. Wait a second. Scrape is card draw. Oh, crap. Scrape. What about boost away with Scrape? What am I doing? What about a power potion right before the boss? Power potion looks pretty good. I think it's better than boost away. Ooh, enchant an attack with Corrupted. Corrupted hurts me. Add a copy of Adaptive Strike, which does massive damage. It hurts me. It's so good. Or choose a card to transform is also decent. I play these attacks too much, I kind of think I have to transform. Either strike, which is decent, or defend. What do we get? We get Cold Snap. I'll take a Cold Snap. Okay. 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 Scrape. Scrape is pretty good. Scrape is pretty good. We're fighting the Knowledge Demon. Scrape versus Dig. Scrape versus Dig. Scrape versus Dig. Or Heal. Heal for 22 is probably the correct answer. Heal for 22. Right, we get a potion. It was an amazing answer. Totally knew that. Thanks for the mailbox. Proceed. Except Dex isn't the best, but it's something. Ooh, that is a good turn one. Power potion. What do you got for me? Bulk up. Wait a second. Lose the orb slot. Creative AI. Oh no. Defrag. All three of these are amazing. I think I have to go creative. It's just fun. Oh, I can't do adaptive plus all for one. Oh, I mean, I have to do adaptive. It starts giving me the zero cost copies. I have to. All this does is get me Claw, which is amazing. We do have 2 claws. I do like Claw. I do. It's damage. It's damage and it's future damage. How do we defend? We're going to defend with our random powers, which are totally going to make sense, and they're going to be amazing. Really wish All for One wasn't over here. Okay. Plan is, Dex Potion. I think I'm going to use it. Just makes sense to me. It's always you. It's always you. Could I have gotten Strength? No, I don't think so. Cool-headed makes sense. Hot Fix is amazing. Defend. I have to think about Capacitor. What is there to think about? Just do it. Just do it. We'll get the orb slots filled up. I mean, there is a small amount to think about, but screw that. So this is good. Scrape. Scrape draws 4. Smokestack. Whenever you create a status. Scrape draws 4. We have a zap, we have a chill. Discards the others. Getting the orbs in play is nice. And the turn. If I could get permanent focus, that would be really nice. Machine learning. Start of your turn. Draw an additional card. Loop is really good. Compile driver is decent. Dual cast is decent. We shuffled. Do I draw? So you're doing 11 plus 6. Do I draw? Or do I draw with this? Probably. How do I spend my 3 energy is the question. We have to play Loop, I think. Ooh, Scrape is interesting. Scrape is interesting. This was a huge hit, and I can get it back with All for One. Massive hit. And we're going to have Loop for block next turn. Alright, I like it. Took 1. Buffer is here. Buffer's not bad. Storm is here. Whenever I play a power, I do play powers. Whenever you create a status, I do create statuses. Buffer is here. Buffer is here. Adaptive Strike is also here, though. Adaptive Strike versus Buffer. Buffer? This also just makes lightning, which is kind of nice. I mean, it gets rid of the frost, though. But it gets rid of the frost to do some damage. Disintegration, 13 a turn. Go for the eyes is looking pretty good. Feral. First time you play a 0-cost attack, each turn return it to your hand. It is a power, so it's going to make a lightning orb. Do I have to play that defend? Probably. Alright, so go for the eyes twice, which is helpful. 14 damage. We're taking 13. At the end of the turn, which of you goes off first? Either way, I think I'd rather do Cold Snap, because we're using the buffer. Wait, am I using the buffer? That's interesting. 13. 26. They're doing 27 damage, so yes. Currently using the buffer. Is there anything I could do to change that? I think we just do this. Use the buffer either way. End the turn. Was I wrong about that? Possibly. Hey, another creative AI. Seems questionable. Also seems amazing. Huh. I mean, if I can... Right, I should have done Adaptive Strike twice. We do have more vulnerable for the future. I guess I can afford to do it. Let's do it. Creative AI. Am I even alive? I don't want to do the math on that. 2 powers. We're super alive. Buffer. Third creative AI. Third creative AI. So Buffer is only good if I can block, but if I can't block, I die, so we kind of need it. Alright, Buffer is good. Pile Driver is kind of good. Buffer. With the Defend. You're giving me another debuff. Start of the turn. Channel a Glass is kind of good. Channel Too Dark. Ooh, evoke your leftmost. That is interesting. Create a status card. Adaptive Strike. I feel like this turn is pretty important, but I don't know what the answer is. So Cool-Headed would help me block. 5 block plus 4 block is already 9. 11 block plus this 2, so I would full block with Cool-Headed. And it draws a card, which is fun. Draw a card. Dual Cast. Did I already play my attack that's going to go twice? Oh, it's only a 0 cost, right. That is a reason to do this, so I would get a Frost Orb. I think I need to leave this Frost Orb up front, if I played a power. The Dark Orb, though, is very tempting. Smokestack. I think it's this. We have All for One? We do have All for One. I thought I had 2 turns of Vulnerable. I guess that was like 2 turns ago. Okay. Gain 1 less energy per turn. I'm using my energy to try and kill you, but we also just take 21 per turn. More creative AI. Not really what I'm looking for. It's a pretty good All for One, though. I have to think about... So, if I play all of the... I mean, yeah, we have to play all of them. The real thing to think about is which of these 2 I play, which I guess is Capacitor. But do I have to trigger the orbs? Huh. And do I want Vulnerable? I mean, obviously, right. I should have had Claw go an extra time. Should have had Claw go. I wonder if that would have won it for me. So right now, do we have 7 0 costs? It still might win it, yeah, with these adaptives. I think it does. Just make room. To make room. Play that. Machine learning might have made sense. Probably would have. Okay, and we are looking for Vulnerable, which is Beam Cell. We are looking for Adaptive, which is Adaptive. We are looking for Adaptive. For Adaptive. For Adaptive. Coolant Genetic Algorithm Supercritical. Huh. Supercritical. Sounds amazing. I think I already saw ice cream, did I? In a shop or something and I couldn't afford it? Or am I thinking of a different run? Might be thinking of a different run. Coolant. Start your turn. Gain 2 block for each unique orb. 3 block. Supercritical. Trying to have big turns. How do we get consistency? Card draw. Card draw, card draw, card draw. There's no dodging. There's a shop right at the end. Shop right at the end sounds fun. Ooh. Never mind. That path looks scary. I don't have much money. Okay, what happens if we go this way? Campfire. This way. This way. Decide what we're doing. I like it. Oh, I should have checked this, because what if they're selling broken? So, create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Kind of cool. Add 1 enthralled to your deck. Gain energy at the start of each turn. If this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards, and it's a 2 cost. Yeah, but it's energy at the start of each turn. It's a weird one. It's just a curse, too, though. Like, even without the downside part, it's another card that you have to draw. And it costs the energy. Tough call. 2 random curses, which I could remove in theory. Put a card from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust is pretty good. Wishes. Huh. And we don't know what the upgrade is, but it's probably amazing. I think it's this, so that I can forget that I have it, and then be surprised when we create ethereal copies of Claw. Ethereal Claw. So, Zap. All for one. I can't afford a second one. We do have Cool-Headed. Yeah, but we also have Omega Defend. Oh, I could double Cold Snap. Double Cold Snap, Zap. Double Cold Snap, Zap. I could also just play this Dex. I don't value it that much. End the turn. Ooh, my spikes are good against you, at least. Alright, so 21 damage again. Beam Cell Buffer is not very good. Scrape is decent. Scrape is decent. I could have drawn through 8 cards. Yeah, but that would have cost energy. The nice thing is, you're vulnerable. Buffer's here. I like Buffer. Do I need to give you 2 vulnerable when we already have 4? Plus, you go up by 3. So I think I would hit with that. We're so close to killing, and I have a lightning orb. That sucks. 15. It's a weird buffer. It's a very weird buffer. 5 attacks of 3. You are a weird buffer. Goodbye, buffer. Took no damage. Alright, go for the eyes is here. All we have to do is 11 damage, so that seems easy. Plus, we get double go for the eyes. I'm never going to remember you ever. Music box, music box, music box. Music box, music box, music box. Barrage. What about synchronize? Huh. Synchronize plus. I think I'm going to skip it, but it's a little bit tempting. I don't think this deck wins, as it's currently set up. Alright, so... Compile driver twice, beam cell twice. Beam cell twice makes sense to me. Could do beam cell 3 times. Buffer. Buffer's weird because you do big attacks. All for one is not doing much for me. I mean, it's getting me the beam cells. It would mean a lot of vulnerable. So either we do 15 damage and get a few more hits and get more vulnerable, or we block 1 attack. And this doesn't do multi-attacks, but it gains like 9 strength a turn, so... Tough call. I think we do the damage. The first attack you play each turn gives an ethereal copy. Crap. Cold Snap twice. Cold Snap, Zap. Defend. I think I like that. Cold Snap. Cold Snap. Zap. Defend. Alright, 82 damage. All for one is somewhere. It does exist. It's in the video game. 21 damage. This is when that buffer would have paid off. But then I wouldn't have already had this vulnerable. I don't know. Claw. We're always playing Claw. We're always playing Cool-Headed. 21 damage. Super critical is kind of weird. It's very weird. Doesn't actually do anything. Did I forget yet again that I was going to double Claw? Yes, I did. Take 1 damage, but we're spiky. Claw. So, where the hell is all for one? Oh, we already had it. Never mind. Double Claw. Double Claw. Double claw. Hot fix. Double claw. Go for the eyes. Chill. Cold snap. Did that do more damage than I was expecting? Yeah, it did. At the end there? Huh. Why did it do more than I was expecting? I knew it was going to do the lightning orb, but it feels like it did twice as much. Huh. Huh. No idea. Go for the eyes. If they were attacking, we could give weak, but they're not. And pop artifacts. Really bad turn so far. Really bad turn so far. Okay. 2 of my defends are gone. One of my super defends is still over there. Go for the eyes. I mean, it does 3 damage to which one? I guess you. Right, it does 6 damage. Music box, music box, music box. You have defense. Music box, music box, music box. Alright, so, Claw's looking pretty good. But what? Chill's looking pretty good. Claw, claw. 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 Zap first. Chill is weird because with the buffer, maybe I should have thought about it. There's not much to think about. It's just, can we block the 14 or not? And the answer is no. That sucks. Buffer did very little. Super critical, all for 1. Scrape. Scrape, all for 1 with super critical. Okay. Scrape twice with super critical. That kind of draws too many. Beam cell. I mean, they have their vulnerable anyways. Alright, so we want this. That is a lot of cards. Go for the eyes. Big go for the eyes. Hot fixes here. Big go for the eyes. Claw does 13. Claw does 13. Claw does 12. Scales the other claws. So one of these claws will kill you. Go for the eyes. Thinking about future turns. Also, where's my vulnerable? Crap. Beam cell. There's a scrape still. Scrape's interesting, because it'll draw 4. There are 12 cards over here, so I would kind of want my 0 costs over here, but I kind of want to play the vulnerable first. So if I was going to play the vulnerable, would it be on you? I think so, because you're debuffing me, which sounds bad. But maybe I can kill you without the vulnerable. That's kind of interesting. Hits for 8. This hits for 4. 8 is a weird number. Beam cell was what I was looking for, but I wanted to put it on you. Now I kind of don't. Huh. I divided up that damage in really weird ways. So we have 21 block. You're debuffing me. I did do weird things there. I think we have to hit this back one always. This would give the other claw more damage. I could use this and this on you. It feels weird, but this one does more damage. Yeah, I don't think that was even close to optimal. Adaptive strike does damage. Go for the eyes, gets the kill. Adaptive Strike plays twice. Beam Cell! Upgraded Beam Cell. Focus Strike. Crap, I think it could be either of those. That upgraded Beam Cell! Take it. It's so stupid. So stupid. Having the vulnerable makes my damage so much better. Divine 3 times. So, if we do a small one, I don't want to curse. I don't think I can get this chest, though. So, in theory, I don't think this can get a whole card. Is there a way for me to get that chest with only 2 big divinations? If I did this, and then I did that. I don't think so. I think you missed this corner piece. Huh. So, let's do this. Gold, and get a card. It's just a common, but Boost Away is decent. Hotfix is decent. I'm going to take Hotfix. Proceed. It was upgraded. Ah, not a good fight for me. I think you have to be able to kill this thing quick. Quick. Not a good fight. So Cold Snap twice. Yeah, but we can already Cold Snap twice. Strike versus Cold Snap. I think I have to Cold Snap here. Just to have the Frost Orbs. So I think at first you summon a couple, then you summon more and more and more. They debuff. I don't remember what they do. I just remember I want to be able to kill this quick. Huh. That's a lot of damage coming in. I don't feel great about that. Gamblers with Compiler. Do I just have to go for this? I think I do, but I'm not going to be able to kill it. Let's go for you. Go for the eyes this here. Go for the eyes and claw. Right, Compiler again. Compiler again is kind of interesting. But now we have Turbo. Ooh, wait, that's a big chill. That's a big chill. Okay, what are my thoughts? We have all of the thoughts. Thoughts are, I want to Beam Cell you. I want to go for the eyes you. So now we have 24 damage incoming. Chill is massive. Do we ever zap first? I'm going to say yes. Yes, that's what we were looking for. And, oh no, except now I get less frost, but that's fine. Not even an issue. Turbo the buffer. Too much energy. End the turn. That was a really good turn. Okay. What do we do? Super critical, all for one, scrape. Scrape. Scrape twice? Seems questionable. All for one twice. All for one twice with turbo and with super critical sounds pretty good to me. I think I like that. You're doing 16. Let's plan on killing you. Hotfix. Hotfix. We do have a zap. Oh no, I didn't get the all for one. Oh, I didn't have room for it. I should have known that. I already have so much energy. Go for the eyes. You're doing 8. And what is this? Start of your turn, you gain strength, so I do want to kill that. Beam Cell. Yeah, but you're going to keep summoning more and more and more and more. Pretty sure. We're probably using Turbo because of the scrape. Yeah, we are. Adaptive Strike is weird. Ooh, okay. Wait a second. Nobody else is attacking, so you're good to use that. Beam Cell. Do I go for this little one, or do I go for you? I think I have to go for you. Say that. Maybe I have to go for you. So much energy. Claw's getting stronger. Good job, Claw. 2 cards. We could get Loop with the Gambler's Brew. So we're gonna have Loop. I still have a buffer up. You're summoning. Summoning, summoning, summoning. All for one with Adaptive Strike and Beam Cell. Oh, we just redrew. So, that does make things very weird. I don't have the energy for the things I would like to do. I think we just have to Beam Cell twice. Huh. I mean, Adaptive Strike kills, right? All for one would not. Okay, you're giving cards, which sounds annoying. Loop sounds awesome. More vulnerable. Can we kill this? Hopefully. 88. My claws are getting strong is what I'm going to tell myself. And we get to double play something at the start. Okay, it's not really it. That's not it. Only 16 plus 11, and I have the buffer. And we have a defend. Okay. Attack. Attack. End the turn. Buffer's still here. That's a lot of dazed. One of them goes into each. One of them goes into each, right? You're both giving me crap. Claw is here. Claw is here. Claw is here. There's also Cold Snap. Buffer is here. And there's Cool Headed. Could have seen what Cool Headed gave. Should not have seen what Cool Headed gave. 2 voids. Who attacks first? You? It's you attacking first. I'm fine, but I don't know. No, it looks like it's the minions going for. Okay, wait. That was perfect. So is it front to back? Maybe. All right, go for the eyes is here. Do I just have to calculate a gamble? I don't have to. But kind of yes. We have Zap. We have Omega Defend. Okay, 31 damage incoming. So, now, that was what I wanted. Claw, claw. Whenever you play a power, gain energy. Upgraded, it would work with Scrape. Unupgraded, we still have 1 power, 2 powers. Powers are one of the things that I would add. Card type. It's just the 2 powers. There's a leap. Skip. Skip. Buffer is a massive upgrade. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, gain energy. Is that better than the buffer upgrade? Maybe. Probably. Akabeko. Another thing for me to forget about. We don't have multi-hits. We could have 2 flowers. We could have random costs. Ooh. I actually think this 1 energy is kind of nice. Alright, I have 171 gold. Do we have another shop? No. Probably doing this. So there could be a shop in here. Let's take the energy. Alright. Game plan. We have no game plan. Compile driver, cold snap. Do I want to cold snap twice? Not particularly. Oh well. It's doing damage. As of vigor. So all for one is already in the discard. It's rough. No focus on Frost Orbs is also rough. I mean, hey, there's focus, but you're not attacking this turn. But it's focus. Beam Cell versus Claw. When you have artifacts, I think I just have to start scaling the Claw. Kind of makes sense to me. Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes is not doing much. Could have used the hotfix before we triggered that lightning, and then it would have done an extra 3 damage, I think, so that was a mistake. Lots of burns. Lots of burns. Super critical. Eight energy. Scrape. Scrape. Turbo's here. Zap is here. No loop yet. Blah. We're drawing back around. The first attack I play gets repeated. Happy flowers are doing their thing. You're doing 40 damage. I would prefer you weren't. Buffer. Buffer exists in the video game. Scrape. Does Scrape help enough? You're doing 40 damage, so there is Cold Snap. Double Cold Snap versus Scrape. I just don't know what Scrape does. What doesn't it do? Could have Weak. Scrape, Scrape. I think we have to look for the Weak. Hotfix is useful. Kind of forgot about that. Hotfix is useful. Did not find the Weak. Still, Hotfix was useful. We can do Beam Cell, Beam Cell. I did that in the wrong order, so now we just lost a vulnerable too. Why do I just play the cards without thinking? So we should play this one first, because then this one does more. Could have vulnerable right now. It doesn't make that much difference, but still. No focus. All the burn. Adaptive Strike is here. Technically, I could do 2 Adaptive Strikes. 2 Adaptive Strikes. Yeah, but all for one's not over here. Huh. It is a lot of damage. God, that vulnerable, but it would have already fallen off by now. Zap without... what's it called? I think it has to be double adaptive. Double adaptive zap. No idea how I kill from here. 45 damage. Oh, we just buffer. That's pretty awesome. And we have Claw, and we have Scrape. Huh. Buffer. Don't screw it up somehow. I do have Compile Driver, which would draw 2. Huh. Just don't screw it up somehow. So can Burn screw me up? Not easily. Compile Driver draws 2. There is a Burn over there. There's a go for the eyes. Scrape. Let's do Scrape. Scrape got me Claw. Claw is good. And the turn. Kaboom. You take 3 from the spikes. Beam Cell, all for 1. We already have Claw over here. And we have Vulnerable. All for 1 twice, but I can't afford to do that. I think it is Beam Cell. Then it's all for 1. Then it's Claw. Cannot lose more than 20 HP in a single turn. I barely even have... Ooh. Double your energy, or Skim. I don't have Ice Cream, but look at our little flowers. Skim is looking kind of good. Double energy. Upgraded double energy. Okay. A Frog Knight. Alright. Frog Knight. Double adaptive? Double adaptive or double all for one. That's kind of interesting. Is it interesting? Not really. No, I think it's double adaptive. Super critical. Adaptive. Adaptive. All for one. Adaptive. Adaptive. Frost. Frost. Now I want my all for one back. 21 damage. We are dead. We are. I mean, we might not be dead right now, but this is not going to win. Feels like a problem. Compile driver. Beam cell. There is a hotfix. Right, I should have done double compile probably. Or even double... Ooh, wait a second. Buffer changes my feelings. It's a lot of vulnerable, at least. So now, do I want a Frost Orb, or do I want the Lightning? 6 damage, and we get to trigger this. And we'll have block for next turn. That Lightning went off more times than I feel like I was expecting. Again. Did it do that, or was that like Akabeko or something weird? And no, because we had already played attacks. I don't know. So we could do Double Scrape. Double Scrape draws through 8 cards, which would get me a Claw, it would get me a Zap, it would get me a Beam Cell, it would get me a Double Energy, it would get me a Hotfix. I mean, that sounds like a lot of good things. I like it. I do. Scrape again. So now, Hotfix, Claw, Beam Cell, Claw, Zap, go for the eyes, and strike. Gamblers. Double energy again, bulk up. Is it bulk up? Probably. 3 strength, 3 dex, do it. It's a 2 cost, which makes it a little bit awkward. What do you got for me? Ooh. This potion. Liquid bronze, so we could be super spiky. 6 spikes against the queen. Upgrade 2 random cards. Obtain a relic. But you have to do 300 damage. How many turns do we have? We have 3 turns. I do not do that much damage. 150. Random potion could be better than spikes. Upgrade 2 random cards. It's nice. It is. There's a lot of misses. I'm just going to take the potion. It would feel a lot better to hit than it would to miss. Adaptive Strike twice is kind of a hit. So, we're already there a bit. Turbo gives 3. Zap is here. We have a couple turns. Oh, it's already over. Okay, turn 1. Maybe I could have done 150. Radiant Tincture. So, 2 enemies. What is the plan? Rest, dig. Rest, dig, smith. Rest, dig, smith. Rest. No! What am I doing? Explosive. Did I want the explosive? I don't know. Kind of forgot it was going to offer me that. Can I go back? No. Proceed. Fine, I didn't want the explosive. 20 damage? Who wants that when we have these? What the hell do we do with these? So there is a benefit to putting these things into the discard and then doing all for one. There's also a benefit to just getting Claw going. Significant benefit. It's possible I overestimate the significance of that benefit. Alright, Gamblers. Gamblers and energy. Oh, Gamblers is especially good with this bound thing. I think it is. Do I just need a big turn? Buffer's right here. If I just need a big turn, could double the energy and then give up 4 cards, get 4 different cards. I just don't know if it makes sense. think you have to get Claw going. What if I don't do double the energy and just do Gamblers? That feels weird. What if I needed to play Buffer? First attack goes twice. First attack goes twice. First attack goes twice. So go for the eyes is a little bit appealing, but so is Frost Orb. Could put the Zap first. Frost Orb. Okay, we have a dual cast. Go for the eyes. So now you're only doing 13. We already have a little bit of block. This adds a little bit more block. So now we have 11 block. Now we have excessive block. Still have the energy potion. You're doing some damage. Super Critical is here. Cool-Headed is here. Hot Fix is here. Loop is here. Loop feels important. Beam Cell twice. How do I handle not dying? Oh. That's kind of a problem. I mean, Hot Fix is here. That's a problem. Significant problem. We have Loop. No permanent focus, no powers getting created. Ooh, we do have Bulk Up, though. Bulk Up's interesting. Scrape's interesting. Compile Driver's almost something. Ooh, All for One Claw Compile Driver. Huh. Compile Driver would make a second copy. I don't think I could play the second copy. Scrape would not work so well. Really weird. I think I have to do it and just be playing the claws. But yeah. So we need the 3 energy, I'm pretty sure. Or what? I don't know. It doesn't add up well when I have 2 cost cards. It really doesn't add up well. Huh. I don't have room for all the cards that I need to draw either. That's just really bad. Probably could have played that better. Double energy with no energy. Double energy with no... We could actually get the energy crap and Bulk Up. Or Adaptive Strike. It's so weird. So Bulk Up plus 3 with 1, 2, 3 attacks. Yeah, but it's 3 forever. Or Adaptive Strike for 27 damage, and it makes a copy of the cheap one. I think we have to do the 27, but I'm pretty sure I'm not killing either way. I'm weak, vulnerable, and frail forever. This also loses an orb slot. Let's find out. Didn't get there. Spiky! 1 HP in a dream. Yeah, but what do I do afterwards? We double claw, but I can't because it's bound. So we compile driver because then I could draw into what? I don't know. Can't compile driver twice either, so it's cold snap twice? Yeah, but how does that even help? I don't know. I don't know any of the things, but at least I get to play it twice. Dot, dot, dot. Do you stop doing bound now? I doubt it. 7 times, well, 5 attacks of 7. 5 attacks of 7. Scrape is here, defend is here. Defend doesn't look bad, but I don't get to play an attack twice, we just lost. It's not even close, 35 damage. I don't have a solution. I mean, you're the closest I have to a solution. But getting the second one that I can't play hurts. Super Critical. does hurt. Claw's here. Claw. Claw, could you save me, please? Damage. Claw, please save. That one. Defeat. I mean, at least we got to floor 48, but still, that is rough. Hour and 30 minutes. The queen added a piece of the defect to her collection. Discoveries. 1 new relic. 1 new treasure. 1 new chest. Whatever it is. Alright, for now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.